Hi guys and welcome back to another Call of Duty commentary with me, InstentKarma with me. Today I got a little bit of Black Ops gameplay coming at you off the map Summit, working with an MPK-5, and then I don't really know what I have for a secondary. I don't think I actually whip it out in this gameplay. Probably some sort of pistol. But then I got Flashbangs and Tomahawks, then for the perks we got Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. And kill streaks are going to be a spy plane, counter spy plane, and care package. Now the reason I run this setup is because I'm only level 21, and I feel with the low kill streaks combined with a super powerful weapon, I'm going to be able to rank up pretty fast and get onto a better weapon here. And I feel like the MPK-5 is probably the most noobish weapon compared to the FAMAS or AK-74U, especially with that rapid fire on there. But really the only reason I'm using it is because there's not much better available to me. I could be using the Enfield or the Mac 11, but for the time being, I'd just rather work with these weapons until I get my AUG and a few other things that I like to run with on this game. But I do want to get into the topic for you guys today because I don't have much time. It's only about 5-minute gameplay today, 5.5 minutes. So the topic I want to talk to you guys about is the differences between Modern Warfare and Black Ops. Modern Warfare 3 to be more precise here. And I feel like there are a lot here and there's a lot that I could choose from, but these are more or less just the ones that I honed in on and wanted to talk to you guys about. Because when you look at it, Black Ops really did take a few strides forward. And I gotta be upfront and honest with you, I am gonna be biased on this subject because I am way more for Black Ops than I am for Modern Warfare 3 because Black Ops, they made a huge improvement over Modern Warfare 2. I'd say they probably took at least 3 steps forward where Modern Warfare 3 definitely took at least 2 back. They're still better than Modern Warfare 2, but not by a long shot. So a few things that I have noticed, first and foremost, is that in Black Ops, it's a much slower game, which means that you really don't die as fast as what you would in Modern Warfare 3, which in turn gets you a lot more familiar with your maps and gets you to know your cover and your ins and outs of going about the place. So you have your place that you can dive behind, so that first shot you get taken, you're not going down right off the bat. You're going to be able to get around and get to where you need to be safe and regenerate your health and get a pop on the other guy. Whereas Modern Warfare 3, I feel like they have cover on there, but that first bullet that goes into you, your chances are you're going to be going dead. You can get set up behind cover, but it's more or less just a vantage point to get kills for yourself as opposed to defend yourself from the other players. What's really weird about this overall is that I was noticing while watching some gameplay today that even though Black Ops is a slower game, the kill streaks come in so much faster. Like, you think of calling it in, you press the button and your kill streak's there. Whereas Modern Warfare 3, if you want to call in a UAV, you almost got to get camped for a minute and plan those ahead and make them part of your game so that you know when to call them in, as opposed to just pressing them on the fly. And granted, I do get caught trying to call my kill streaks here on this Black Ops gameplay, but it would have been a lot worse if I was trying to play Modern Warfare 3. And I find that a little bit weird. They make it a much faster gameplay with much more intimate maps, and yet make silly things like changing weapons and calling in your kill streaks to take twice as long as what it did in the previous game. The other thing that I thought was pretty weird is that of wager matches, because in Black Ops, they were all over the place. That's where I spent most of my time. I mean, just ask anybody who played with that at the time, and they'll say that I was in wager matches most of the time. And they still incorporated them into Modern Warfare 3, but you have to go into a private lobby to play them, which is grand if you're on the PC, but for all of us console players, it kind of sucks. I just wish they would, maybe go ahead and put a playlist on here that says, hey, come and play some wager matches. You're not really going to get anything out of it. Maybe you're competing for a matter of minimal experience since there are no COD points, but I feel like they could have integrated it a little bit better into the game than just having it as a custom mode for your private lobbies. Now, that does segue into my next topic here about the developers, and that is the biggest point between these two games, is that I feel like Treyarch is still trying to prove themselves. They still have a sense of self-worth and want to make them a name in the community, whereas Infinity Ward and Activision, they've already done that for themselves. They came out with Modern Warfare 4, or Modern Warfare, the original one, Call of Duty 4, and they really have kind of let the series go since then. We did see a bit with Modern Warfare 2 where they integrated all the new kill streaks and all the weapon attachments, but overall I feel like they dropped the ball on Modern Warfare 3, and don't want to dog on them too much, don't want to be too negative, because you guys have probably heard that elsewhere, but I felt like they could have done a lot better job there and cared a little bit more about their game, kind of like what Treyarch did. Now, the place I feel we see this the most is with my last point, and that is that of theater mode. Now, for whatever reason, theater mode was just fantastic back in Black Ops. You had the option for dolly cams, you were able to go into first person on any other character that you wanted to, no matter who was in the lobby. So, when my PVR was down, I had Bala24 record a few of my gameplays for me. That's no longer an option in Modern Warfare 3. For whatever reason, they didn't feel like it was that important in putting time into their theater mode, which honestly, with Call of Duty Black Ops, I feel like that's when towards Modern Warfare 2's end and into Black Ops, that's when the commentating scene really took off and when YouTube started getting monetized and that whole type of thing. So I feel like if they really wanted to make a name for themselves with this game, they would have incorporated a little bit more of that theater mode. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for today, guys. If you like this commentary, please remember to leave a rating. And if you want to discuss this a little bit more, go ahead and leave a comment. I'd be happy to respond. And if you haven't already, go ahead and then subscribe. But that's going to do it for today, guys. I will catch you next time.